Hello guys, this is Juha Maloba, Weightlifting Sports TV, and welcome. Today we are going to do a deadlift party, and today we are expecting the national record for the deadlift to be broken, which currently stands at ladies 220 kgs by Mercy Obiero, men 370 kgs by Chris Okech, 2 times Kenya's strongest man, and 8 times Qatar's strongest man. I'm also competing today under the under 90 category. There's the under 75 categories ladies and the open class. For men, there's the under 90 kgs and the open class. We're expecting wonders today, and we're expecting to set the record straight. This is the story of a champion. Subscribe, share, have fun.
So basically, you're at Advanced Fitness Center South B, one of the best gyms in the country, and they're going to holding the Deadlift Max competition. This competition has got 4 categories: under 75 kgs ladies and the open class. For the men, we have the under 90 kgs and the open class category. Open class category simply means the heavyweights. The under 75 category and the under 90 kgs is a category of those we can consider as most of them are first timers or have not really grown in the sport. So we can see the team there from ADIP. ADIP is going to produce one of the members of the team. Adjacent there are the judges. There is Richard, there is Leslie, and some of the audience have already arrived together with the athletes. So there's a briefing on how the sport is going to be done. First of all, it's going to begin on a demonstration of how the deadlift is done. Remember, deadlift is a full body exercise, and this is a strongman competition. So basically, strongman, we're not going to be very, very rigid on the rules as compared to powerlifting, where there's no hitching. So as long as the lift goes up. So the judges are going to give all the athletes an indemnity form to sign due to the injuries. And straight away, this is Leon, one of the judges who is going to be the MC, demonstrating on how the deadlift is being done. The different way the deadlift is going to be done. And one of the ways to do the deadlift is holding the bar hands apart, then you pull the deadlift as he's showing it until a full lockout is achieved and the hips are fully locked out. Then that counts as a full rep.
Don't drop your weight. Because you're gonna need to be climbing. Don't drop the weight. So I'll do the same workout now again, but now the right form. That's right.
Remember, one thing that the judges are trying to look over here are the mistakes. If you don't fully lock out, you're not going to get a lift. Number 2, the other mistake is you're not supposed to drop the weights after you fully lock out, because dropping the weight means you've not controlled your movement back to the ground, and that is not counted as a lift. However, that is something that is bound for argument, for discussion, because some competitions, they are strongman competitions, they allow dropping of the weights, unlike in powerlifting.
Kuna 3 attempts. 3 attempts peke yake.
Basically, Leslie is going to be the main judge, and the event begins now. Under 75 kgs women, and the first lady here is Anne, whose first call is 110 kgs. Anne comes from Edit Gym. She's a first timer in this competition. She's tying her straps. Straps basically are used to assist during the grip, so that when you start raising up with the weight, you don't drop the weight back to the ground. The lift usually begins at the blow of a whistle until the full lockout has been achieved. Then the judges commands you to drop the weight, which means that is a successful and a good lift. So the loaders basically load the weight for the next athlete, who is Ivy Maboni. Ivy Maboni has competed severally. She's not a newcomer in the game. Her last competition was in Battlefield, which was in March, where she competed and became number 3. Ivy Maboni is basically doing a sumo deadlift because her arms are in between her legs. Basically mainly used in the powerlifting competitions. The knockout is good and the lift is successful. Third year is Juliet Musani, Juliet Andega. Juliet Andega is one of the best crossfitters in the country. Previously, she used to do strongman, ventured into CrossFit, and again she's back into strongman. That is a good lift for Juliet Andega, and we basically move to the last athlete who is going to compete under this category, who is Mercy Obiero. Ladies and gentlemen, remember Mercy Obiero is strapping her legs, and this is one of the best athletes in the country who has competed as an Olympic weightlifter up to the Olympic level. Mercy Obiero is considered the strongest woman in Kenya, and she holds the record in deadlift and in squats of 220 kg each up to 2023. She's over 50 years of age, and she's a mother of 6. Her first lift is 180 kgs of the bar, which surpasses the lifts of all the other athletes who have already lifted. Remember, this is somebody who has previously done 220 kgs. Being a superstar, that basically seems this is going to be a simple lift for her. 180 kgs of the bar. So we are all done with the first lifts of all the athletes, and we go to the second lift. So Anne comes back for her second lift. The second lift was 130 kgs. Remember, Anne is 55 kgs body weight. Her first lift is 110 kgs, her second lift is 130 kgs. Basically receiving support from my teammates at Edith Gym in Kasarani. On the judges' command, she starts the lift. Until a full lockout is achieved. That is a good lift for Anne, whose body weight is 55 kgs. Second again is Juliet Andega, a crossfitter, coming for her second lift at 150 kgs. Second lift. The full lockout is achieved, and that means there's a successful lift for Juliet Andega. So basically the purpose of tying the belt, where you can see the athletes are tying the belt for Anne, the belt is used to assist in during pressing and offer some little support to the lower back to minimize the risk of getting an injury. Anne is basically taking her third lift, which is 140 kgs. Remember, the reason why Anne has come back for this lift is because when we reach at a point during this competition that the weights start going on a rising bar. That the rising bar means if you had done 130, the next weight is 140, you go to 140, as opposed to somebody who has gone a higher weight. Meaning it is possible for you to see one athlete completing all the lifts before another athlete takes another lift. It's a rising bar. That is why Anne has come for a third lift before some of the athletes have done her second lift. 140 kgs, third crawl, which is a successful lift. Remember, this is a celebration from the AVIP team. Right now we are at Advanced Fitness Center. AVIP team is a gym in Kasarani, and she's being congratulated by her teammates. This gym, basically today, more than 10 athletes are competing. Most of them competing in the men category. Ivy is coming for her second lift. Her second lift was 150 kgs. Still doing a sumo deadlift, and the full lockout has been achieved. That is Juliet Andega. Juliet Andega is 74 kgs body weight, and her second lift was 140 kgs. So the weights are being loaded, and basically they're being loaded for the next heavyweight champion, Mercy Obiero, whose first lift was on 80 kgs, and she's coming for 190 kgs as the second lift. So this basically tells you at the moment, Mercy is already a champion. You can already, at times in these competitions, you can already tell who is going to be the first competition before all the lifts have been partaken by all the teams. So Masha Vera is getting the psych from the fans as she starts the lift, psyching herself up, strapping the straps on the bar, putting herself in position. Remember, for you to efficiently execute a good lift, you have to be in good position. And I know people could wonder, why is it that some of the athletes, most of the athletes are coming to lift barefoot? One of the reasons why people come to lift barefoot is because you usually have a good stance on the bar. Like you feel more comfortable when you're standing barefoot as opposed to wearing shoes whose heels are a bit raised. If you want to wear shoes, they're usually some deadlift shoes, most of which, when you check on the deadlift shoes, they're usually flat. So it's better off either to be in deadlift shoes or to go barefoot. Basically, guys, are already done with the women category under 75 kgs. We are moving to the open class category. And then after the open class category, we move to men. Please stay tuned. This is the story of a champion. Subscribe, share, comment. Bye.